Vahiguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vahiguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to SikhRI's sixth day of the countdown to Vaisakhi. As I think of Vaisakhi, I often start reflecting into my childhood and the shabads that I used to listen to, whether it be on a car ride or my parents would put it on in the morning. And this one shabad recently has been coming up over and over again, thanks to being a Khalsa school teacher and a parent. It's made me think about the shabad a little bit more, and that is a shabad by Guru Arjan Sahib in Raj Mahalla Panjwan, and it's "Tu mera pita, tu hai mera mata, tu mera bandhap, tu hai mera bhrata, tu mera rakha sabni thai, ta bo keha kara jio." So even as a kid, I would think about how I kind of understood this line. You're my father, you are my mother, you're my relative, you're my brother. But it wasn't really till recently that I reflected on the second part of it, which was "Tu mera rakha sabni tai, ta bo keha kara jio." I think Guru Sahib always has a way of kind of taking the relationships that we are familiar with and making it concrete for us. So he's saying, I know that in the presence of my mother or father, I am always safe. But helping me understand through this shabad that the presence of my mother and father is in fact to Vahiguru. And in everything and anything that I have a relationship with, Vahiguru exists. Therefore, the presence of Vahiguru is what is protecting me. And especially in this second line, there are two things that, kind of come up where he says, "Ta po keha kara jio." So po, we know, is fear. And in some of the translations that I've seen, kara is known as anxiousness or anxiety, worry. In Panjabi, it was explained as chinta. So in this day and age, when we're talking about mental health a lot, I think Guru Sahib is saying, hey, this anxiety, anxiousness does happen, but why have this fear or anxiety when you know that Vahiguru is there to protect you, just like as a baby your mother and father may have been or continuously do. So in understanding, it seems like, okay, I get it. But then he continues on, and in his next pada, he says, "Tumri kirpa te tud pachana, tu meri ot, tu hai mera mana. Tuj bin duja avar na koi, sab tera khel akhada jio." So over here, he's saying, I know you have this kind of maybe anxiousness, and I've told you that your mother and father is Vahiguru. But how do you understand this? And he's saying, this conversation is with Vahiguru, but in turn with us, his Guru Sikhs, he's explaining to us that it is through the kindness of Vahiguru himself, divine himself, that we are able to start to slowly understand it. So that feeling of knowing that you are everywhere and you are my protector, and because of you I have any honor or pride, is this amazingness. And in reality, that extension of, without you there is no one else, and whatever is going on is in this arena where we are working through several things. This play of life is happening in your arena. In the third pada, he says, "Ji jant sab tud upaye, jit jit pana tit tit laye, sab kich kita tera hoye, nai kich asara jio." Over here, he's kind of reminding us again that everything that is around us, everything that is there in creation is all created by you. And then this reminder of what is happening with everything that has been created is also in your hukam, is also happening as you wish. So whatever has been created is created by you, is happening by your will. And so what really am I to reflect on my own self? And then in the fourth line, this is where he's saying, okay, now naam te aaye maha sukh paya, har gun gaye mera man seetalaya, gur pure vaji vadhai, nanak jitha bekhada jio. He says, when I start reflecting on you, when I start reflecting on the naam and the qualities that you have, and when I take those qualities and put them into my daily life, my daily action, that's when I feel satisfied. That's when I have a sense of peace within me, sukh, and that sitlaya, that I'm cooled, I'm comforted through this. And gur pure vaji vadhai, nanak jita bekhada jio. Now this is the time, once I realize that, once I feel that there's this congratulatory kind of experience going on in me, because I am now able to start winning over these vices of greed and all these different things that I had. So how does this to me relate to Vaisakhi of 1699 is that it helps me realize that Guru Arjan Sahib wrote this, and he is telling us what to foresee, what to kind of look at, what to think about, to feel protected by my Vahiguru, and helping me understand that once I make that commitment, that I will start feeling this peace within me. I will start acting upon the virtues that I have learned and putting them into action, but only because I am able to recognize my Vahiguru through Vaheguru's kindness itself. And this, to me, in Vaisakhi, this is what Guru Sahib was asking us all to do, is to make that commitment to say, we're starting to make a commitment to our Guru, through which we are going to be recognizing Vahiguru throughout. So this Vaisakhi, I hope I can reflect on this a little bit more. I can explore this within my life a little bit more. Something that I used to hear as a child, now I can start reflecting on and expressing. And when I look up into the world where I see all of Vaheguru's creation, I understand that it is through the will of Vahiguru. So I hope everyone has a wonderful Vaisakhi, and we can continue to reflect on all Guru's bani that will keep us strong and protected and ready to act in this world with good virtues. Vahiguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vahiguru Ji Ki Fateh.